Well, the instructional design department was very, very helpful. They put on a number of workshops which I was able to attend to try to hone my abilities to develop assignments online and to manage discussion boards in a way that maintains the kind of course rigor that we want to see in the Lib 100 course that I teach, as well as helping to troubleshoot and answer questions and really helping me to feel like I had good control over this new process for me.
Online course development initially was a little bit of a challenge in terms of how do I make an apples to orange, I guess I'd call it a port of what we did in our traditional classes into the online format. And so there was kind of an internal mental hurdle that we had to get over, and it was probably a blessing that as we were starting our hybrid program, we worked very closely with Kim and Matt and Glenna in the instructional design department, and they were giving us a lot of information about what best practice was, so we weren't having to try things and then redo them later when we figured out they were either ineffective or they didn't really positively impact student learning.
Well, it was definitely an adventure, to say the least. The math department came to a bunch of us and just asked if we would want to teach online classes, but they honestly had no idea what direction to go with them, so it was kind of up to us to find our way and navigate through everything. And a lot of us ran into trouble because a lot of online classes are not usually taught by the math departments, so trying to get stuff math related into an online format was a little bit more challenging. So that's where IDeL came to the rescue of us, and we had monthly meetings with a couple of the faculty or a couple of the staff from IDeL, and it was just wonderful. So they sat us down and taught us different technologies that we can use in our math class.
My experience was actually learning by fire in some ways. I was one of the first people in our department to teach online, and so it was bit by bit, learning how to integrate different aspects of teaching into the online environment. Fortunately, your department or the IT department or the e-learning department was very, very helpful and instructional in that way. For me, a lot of the process was thinking through how do you translate what happens in a seated section into a course where you're not going to be seeing these people face to face. What's going to make sense? What's going to make it exciting? What's going to make it worth their while to want to continue on in the learning track?
The advice that I would give a faculty member who was looking to put a course online, first and foremost, is to attend as many IDeL and IT workshops as you can. The second piece of advice I would give is that it's really important to start slow, but start early. And by that I mean, I think it's really important that when you're thinking about doing a course online, is there are so many technology tools out there available to us, and seems a little overwhelming to try and think about implementing all of those at one time.